Good morning, dear boys. Let us continue from where we left in the earlier classes. In the earlier classes, we were discussing about the manufacturing of fuels and lubricants. We gave the introduction to that. Here in this class, let us discuss about the refining process of the petroleum. Here in this class, we are going to discuss about the refining process of the petroleum. You know what is petroleum? Every one of you are aware about petroleum. The petroleum refining process consists of the chemical engineering process and other facilities used in petroleum refineries to transform crude oil into useful products. So, in the petroleum refining process, the chemical engineering process and the other facilities are used in petroleum refineries to transform crude oil into useful products. The useful products include the following contents. First one is liquefied petroleum gas. We are generally calling it as LPG. Gasoline or petrol. Petrol can also be called as gasoline, kerosene, jet fuel, diesel oil and fuel oils. So, the useful products such as liquefied petroleum gas, petrol, kerosene, jet fuel, diesel, oil and fuel oils are the products we are getting from the crude oil. Let us discuss about the stages in petroleum refining process. The petroleum refining process involves removing impurities and separating petroleum into more useful products. So, we are removing the impurities from the crude oil and then separating the petroleum into more useful products. The step 1 consists of separation of water. So, this is also known as Cottrell's process. In this process, the crude oil from the oil well is an extremely stable emulsion of oil and salt water. So, the crude oil from the oil well is an extremely stable emulsion of oil and salt water. The process of freeing oil from water consists in allowing the crude to flow between two highly charged electrodes. So, the process of freeing oil from water consists in allowing the crude to flow between two highly charged electrodes. The colloidal water droplets collapse to form large drops which separate out from the oil. The colloidal water droplets collapses to form large drops which separate out from the oil. The step 2 is removal of harmful sulfur components. So, we are removing the harmful sulfur components in the step 2. It involves in treating oil with copper oxide. A reaction occurs with sulfur compounds which results in the formation of copper sulfide, which is then removed by filtration. The fractional distillation has been shown here. Here in the furnace, the crude oil has been heated into various temperatures. At the temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, gas has been formed. At 150 degrees Celsius, gasoline, that is petrol, has been formed. At 200 degrees Celsius, kerosene has been formed. At 300 degrees Celsius, diesel oil has been formed. At 370 degrees Celsius, fuel oil has been formed. And finally, at 400 degrees Celsius, lubricating oil, paraffin wax, and asphalt are formed. Okay, let us conclude here and we'll continue in the next class.